Welcome to Conspiracy Crash Course. I'm your host slash self-appointed Professor Jay Fletcher. Back again for part two. This is part two of like a part 3 or 4 series. If you haven't seen part one, I don't blame you. I hardly make sense half the time, but if you guys can be so kind as to keep up with me on this one, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna try to make a lot more sense for you guys. So, leaving off from part one, I believe we left off on this page over here when I was talking to Bing AI about the planet Nibiru. If you guys don't know what Nibiru is, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But yeah, Nibiru is Planet X, as NASA would call it. The conspiracy theorists call it Nibiru for the reason that Sitchin, Zecharia Sitchin, he is most prominently known for coming up with the theories of Nibiru. He was the interpreter of the Sumerian tablets, which are these tablets that predate Babylonian culture, and they influence the stories like Adam and Eve, the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Noah's Ark. All prevalent stories in the Holy Bible. Bing was letting me know the location, the size, the mass, and just basic general parameters of the planet given the most proposed theories. Given the response of Bing AI, it basically told me that I came nowhere from the factual basis, and it was completely conspiratorial and made no sense at all. So I began to ask it, did NASA not prove? Because from official NASA documents, they discuss a planet X that is possibly in our solar system, but they can never catch you calling it Nibiru, guys. But I wasn't here to debate Bing AI whether NASA recognized this planet or not. So I decided to move on, and I asked it what I was here for, which was what would be some of the physical characteristics a creature would need to thrive or survive on such a planet. This is where it gets funky. Then provided me a response with the characteristics it would need to survive in such a planet, like a large body size, a slow metabolism, a thick fur or scales to insulate it from the cold and heat. This ties back to the tinfoil hat theory that politicians and the elites are actually shape-shifting reptilian humanoids. Please like and follow for part three because schools don't support me and I need your guys' funding, my students. So please help me for part